portion of today's video is sponsored by LastPass. Yo guys, Jonathan here, and I swear, I was wrapping up my iPad Pro review. Yes, that iPad Pro review. If you know, you know. And then out of nowhere a couple months ago, Apple drops the new 2020 iPad Pro, and I'm like, what the heck, Tim Cook? To be honest, there really isn't a huge difference between the 2018 and 2020 iPad Pro, so I've been kind of thinking about sandwiching those two together. If that's something you want to see, let me know by dropping a like down below. Today though, we're checking out some of the best accessories to pair with the iPad Pro. But before we do that, I want to give a big thanks to LastPass for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now, as tempting as it may seem, we can't be using the same password across every single site, every account, and that password definitely shouldn't be 2020 sucks. Is that a factually correct statement? Yes. Is it the most secure password? Probably not. That is where LastPass comes in. It's going to, one, level up that simple, not so hard to guess password into something much more complex, which is more important than ever. You can then do that across multiple accounts. And two, the beautiful thing here, it's going to remember all those passwords for you, take the guesswork out, that way you don't get locked out. What's also cool is this not only works across multiple devices, but multiple platforms. So if you're someone out there who uses all the tech things, you're not gonna have to be worried about being tied down to a particular ecosystem. And potentially the best part is you can check out LastPass for free. And big thanks to LastPass for sponsoring this portion of the video. So I think the obvious accessories to pair with an iPad Pro are going to be AirPods, an Apple Pencil, a Magic Keyboard, which is awesome, but it's also really pricey. So I wanted to take a look at a more affordable option. Enter the Logitech Slim Folio Pro Keyboard. So it's a case, it's a keyboard, there is no trackpad, but for the price, you could literally buy a separate trackpad and save over $100 compared to the Magic Keyboard. It's not gonna be as fancy, it's not gonna look like it's floating, but it'll definitely get the job done. What you probably wouldn't expect for the price is the backlit keyboard, which is super helpful in low lit situations or when you're typing late at night. There are iOS shortcuts, which really kind of hammer at home that this was made to work with iPad. It's not some random Bluetooth keyboard. You're also able to adjust the viewing angles, which is nice, so you're not locked down to just one. What kind of ices the cake though is there's a little home for the Apple Pencil right on top of the case. So if you incorporate that and the aforementioned trackpad, that is a pretty awesome setup for essentially the price of a Magic Keyboard. Next, with WWDC 2020 come and gone, with iPadOS getting more and more advanced, there's never been a better time to make sure you have plenty of storage. I'm a huge fan of external SSDs. It's a great way to expand your base storage. And this particular one, the SanDisk Extreme 1TB variant, I was able to find for under 200 bucks. It's USB 3.1, it's super fast, but why I specifically like this one is it's really compact. So it's super simple to throw into your bag or your backpack, or if you want to get super techie, you could 3M it to your iPad case so it's always there. But yeah, again, as iPadOS continues to advance, the more that you can do with iPad, whether it's photo editing, video editing, the more valuable it is to make sure you have plenty of storage. The beautiful thing here is you can do this over time, so you don't have to buy it immediately when you buy the iPad, you can do it when you're ready. And this particular one will go all the way up to 2 terabytes if you want to max it out. So I'll drop a link to that and all the other variants down below. From there, I think the iPad Pro plus a good pair of wireless headphones is a beautiful combo. And if we go back to last year, I think the Beats Solo Pro were kind of overlooked because they are surprisingly good. These are currently on sale right now, so for me, it was an excuse to one, revisit them, and two, check out this really pretty dark blue matte finish, which is incredible. I do realize there was a negative stigma with Beats for the longest time, but I promise you they've gotten so much better over the years, and build quality on these is phenomenal. They pack an H1 chip, so you're getting that same super simple AirPod style pairing with iOS devices, which is awesome. They also pack active noise cancellation with iOS integration, so just like AirPods Pro, you can turn off or on the noise cancellation, but also activate transparency mode so you can hear the outside world around you. And if you are outside, wear a mask. The only thing I would say is they are on-ear headphones, so if you're someone who's used to over-ears, definitely keep that in mind. And I would say at the initial price of 300 bucks, it's a little bit of a hard sell with the other options out there, but for the current sale price, jump on them. Next, something I see more and more recently is the iPad Pro being used to create podcasts. And with that, I thought it'd be cool to showcase a really great USB microphone that works with the iPad Pro. This is the Rode NT USB. Now, if you don't want to deal with dongles or adapters, I'll drop a link to a USB-C cable that works with this microphone down below. But aside from that, it is plug and play. Probably the simplest way to jump into podcasting with the iPad Pro and a good USB microphone is GarageBand, which is free. So this is what voice sounds like directly into the iPad Pro with the Rode NT. Should sound radio-like. Hope you guys are having a great day, staying safe, washing those hands, and wearing those masks. This also works great for instruments, especially acoustic guitar. Go easy, I've been trying to relearn during quarantine. I think the sound quality kind of speaks for itself though, and Rode continues to deliver great audio products, and this works perfectly with the iPad Pro. Next, if you're looking for a better audio setup, but maybe you're home a lot so you can't have headphones on all day, this is an incredible option from Klipsch. First off, it is a beautiful Bluetooth speaker. It's kind of retro, but also modern at the same time. It packs Bluetooth 4.0, but more importantly, the sound quality for its size and the price is phenomenal. I will say it gets surprisingly loud for the size, so you may annoy some neighbors who are also staying home, but at least it sounds great. It's bi-amp, so you're getting a clear, balanced output that's not gonna break up or distort, with a beautiful sound. So that's it, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, links to everything in this video are down below, along with what's new from WWDC. This is Jonathan, and I will catch you guys later.